Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button, please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 11:01 a.m.
My name is Crystal, I'm a 54-year-old female. I originate from London and I'm now living in Rochester in Kent. My mum Jennifer lives in Chatham. I have a conversation usually daily with my mum. She is nearly 77. My mum is 77 on the 14th of May, Jennifer is. I'm 55 in September. I am feeling old, I am feeling tired, and I'm just fed up of all this harassment and bullying, and I don't need it, and I just want to rest and have peace and quiet in my flat, which I tried to do this morning. So I'm sat in my flat, so I've had 2 cups of coffee, and then I took Max out for a walk at approximately just after 10 o'clock this morning, my lovely Chihuahua. And for my age, I do look good, right? There's no plastic surgery, there's nothing, I look good. And I think I look good in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and there's nothing wrong with thinking that you look good. And why should I hide away indoors because of other people's bullying? I'm not going to. And the relevant people will be reported. If I'm being bullied and harassed, walking along a path, minding my own business, on a phone to somebody, and somebody starts being stupid and silly, then they're going to get reported to the relevant people. I'm not standing for it. I've got every right to walk across a road, go across a pavement without bullying and harassment, sexual or otherwise, and so is every woman and male should be allowed to walk up and down the road in peace, not bullied and harassed. Keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your opinions to yourself. Shut your mouth and get on with your job. That's you told. So I take Max out for a walk, and I've got a headache. It's a banging headache on the left side above my eye. So I go along Common Creek Wharf. Well, no, I don't. I go straight onto the field actually, because it's hot, it's close, and it's hay fever weather, which gives me a headache and fucks up my sinuses. So I'm not in the best of moods this morning. So I walk past the Rochester Riverside onto the field. The guy with Barney, the black dog, was on the field with his back turned to me, with his raincoat on. Then he went over to Costa Coffee and his back was sat next to me because he talked to me yesterday, right? It was nice and friendly, we had a chat. So I walked past and the builders were relatively quiet. They were quiet. No trouble at all. Just banging like minor drilling, getting on with their job. Walk across the field, I see the bloke with Barney, I walk around him, and then there's a builder in a tractor, he just, as I'm walking past the tractors. Just that, young lad's voice, ignored it, carried on walking, and my son used to go around with a bald guy with a common voice. And he used to have this distinctive laugh. A guy with a bald head. So I got past the Scots Line boat and he started laughing like my son's mate who he used to go around with. Ignored it, walked across, taking photos, because I like to, there's some nice yachts out, some nice boats. And so as I goes to get off the field, I get a phone call from my friend. My friend rings me. My male friend rings me. So I'm on the phone and I start talking, and the builders, no word of a lie, they start acting like apes in a zoo. Over my phone call. One of them starts singing. No joke, it was so loud I couldn't hear my mate on the end of the phone. Couldn't hear him. They They were so loud I couldn't hear anything coming down from the end of the phone. And it was pissing me off. And the more I spoke, the more they went, rah, 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 rah. That's not acceptable behaviour from grown men, is it? I'm a woman trying to have a phone conversation with a mate, and they're winding me up and taking the piss while I'm on the phone. Well, that's what it sounded like. Anyway, I had to put the phone down, and it was annoying me, it was distressing me. And I went, shut up! I can't hear the phone. There's no need for that. It wasn't banging and drilling, they were jeering. What was that all about? There's a definite connection between messages on dating sites and people's behaviour outside. They shouldn't be in my dating sites. What are they doing, people on the street and builders in my dating sites? That's my personal business. They were distressing me. They were causing me distress. Yelling, jeering, singing and being rude while I was on the phone. Grown men. Came back into my flat. The lady next door was on her phone on the balcony. She was on her phone on the balcony, the lady next door to me, as I was coming into the flats. As I came in through the front building, the blonde female cleaner was mopping the floor. And then I went up the stairs and there was a black bearded guy with a Henry Hoover on the landing. Henry, short for Harry. So I said to the cleaner, the male cleaner, I started talking to the male cleaner and I said, the lift, any idea when it's going to get fixed? No, I don't know. I said, I feel sorry for you carrying Hoovers up the stairs. And he went, I know. Then the lady, the blonde lady next door to me, had a fag in her mouth, a cigarette. She was dressed in a grey tracksuit, blonde hair hanging down, rushed past me out the door as I was talking to the male cleaner. She had a fag in her mouth, dressed in what looked like a dirty tracksuit. I can't even speak to anyone. So I'm speaking to someone on the phone and I've got builders jeering and yelling over my phone. Start talking to the male cleaner and she rushes past me, runs past me. Why are they getting funny? Because I'm speaking to people. Anyway, I wanted to show you my plants on the balcony. There's my windmills in my plant pots. There's my seedlings. That's my elephant watering can. That is my red begonia. My lupins are in that Quality Street box. And my rhubarb, when it starts sprouting, is going to be transferred into that turquoise box. I'm not going anywhere today. I don't drive a car. So I don't drive. I just wanted a rest. I wanted a rest for a couple of days. Have a rest, that's all. And not go anywhere. So the sun's out, it's shining, isn't it? It's shining. But I mean, the behaviour of some people is disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I appreciate they've got a hard job. I appreciate that, but there's no need to be rude. Anyway, so I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try and have a rest. somebody, I either get a dog driven over my foot, so I have to get out of the way from somebody who's speaking, they push past, or they start jeering and singing while I'm trying to talk to somebody. I mean, that's really, really childish. That's really silly. Because one day I will meet somebody and I will settle down and it's my right to. So, keep behaving like animals in a zoo. Some people, not everybody is, some people are polite and they say hello when you say hello back. But others, just get their noses out to join for some reason. And I've got every right to speak, I've got every right to socialise, I've got every right to be part of the human race. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm not going to stop. And I'm still going to walk past those builders. And if they misbehave themselves, they're not. Everybody does a job. You cannot discriminate in a job. You can't serve somebody and not somebody else. You can't discriminate against race, creed, or if someone's a bit different from somebody else. You're not fit for purpose. If you cannot serve everybody equally, you're not fit for purpose. If you're doing a job and you're under the influence of drugs, and you're jeering at people walking up the path, then you're not fit to do your job. Just bear that in mind. See you later.